You know, I know summertime means construction time, and I get it. You know, obviously the crews can't do their work in the winter, so they've got limited amount of months in the summer to get as much as they can done. But as you can see, there's nobody working. They got, I'm on the 401 eastbound. I just come out of Tilbury. And so from Tilbury to Chatham, we got one lane, and there's not a construction zone in sight. There's nobody working. So they've got the second busiest highway in North America in this section down to one lane for, fuck, I don't know how many miles. Probably 20, about 20 miles so far, and still going. I've yet to see a single person working. And it's not like that's freshly paved over there. It's not. Oh, hold on, dodge the bucket here. You know, back in the day, what we used to do with shit like this is if there's nobody out here working, we used to wiggle our tails. We'd move our tandems all the way to the front and wiggle our tails and knock them over. You can get pretty good at it. There's a special technique to do it, but it can be done. And some of us got pretty good at it. Me and my buddy Andy, we used to get really good at it. And we used to be able to knock these over, and we wouldn't bring them into oncoming traffic, and it wouldn't send them back out onto the road where we're on, but it would just send them over onto the other side of the road there and into the ditch. And it's like, well, all right, if nobody's working, we might as well give them something to do, right? Because this is insane. Of course, it's got to be also on a Friday. You know, everybody's on their homeward stretch, including me. I've got 385 to the yard, and then I've got another 90 to my place. So let's say I got 470 to go today. And you know what? I'd like to get home. But what's the sense of this? Look at that one. Oh, that would have been an easy one. That would be an easy one. I'm fairly light. I've only got about 28,000 in, so I've got my tandem slid as far forward as I can get them. I'm trying to get them tucked up behind the fins on the trailer. So I could probably do it, but I'm not about to. I'm not that kind of guy. The other irritating thing is, look, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but because we're so far over, my passenger side, the whole passenger side of my truck, all the tires are riding that zipper. That's irritating to me. It probably, you know, probably wouldn't be so bad if Gar was sitting on the passenger seat. She might enjoy it, but it's irritating as hell to me. All I want to do is see somebody working. Give me one guy working. Hey, you know what? I get it. It's 28 degrees Celsius out here, and with the humidity, I know it's probably well into the 30s. I get it. It's hot. You know, it's hot as shit out here. But man, like, I've done my job. You know, I did flatbed for 15, 16 years. I did my job in the heat. Stood out there chaining down equipment in 40-degree temperatures. What's the sense? What are we doing here? I actually just caught myself looking in my mirror to see if there's anyone, how close the person is behind me. I was thinking of maybe trying to knock one, but now that I've announced it on YouTube, some cops liable to see it and go, ha, gotcha. And they will. They will. Oh, hold on. We might actually have somebody up here working. What do we got? Okay, so in 33 miles, we got two guys. I don't know what kind of machines these are. One of them beats the crap out of me. But whatever, something exciting must be going on up here, because we're coming to a stop. I remember years ago, I was so short-tempered. I'd be so pissed off right now. I'd be on the radio screaming and yelling and squawking and carrying on, going like, there better be a fucking dead body laid out on the road or something. Like, well, here's the other thing. The CB radios. My radio's on. My CB's on. I don't hear a damn thing. Nothing. Nobody talks. And when the hands-free devices laws came in, we actually had to fight for the right to keep our CBs, because they were going to include those as well. And we fought for it and won, and nobody uses the damn things. I mean, you used to do something like this. You'd be coming to a complete stop, and somebody on the other side there would be, you know, all right, you know, eastbound, you back it down, you've got such and such, you know, you got one on its roof, one on its side, and 4 midgets running around on the highway or something like that. We don't get that anymore. Nobody talks to each other on the CBs. I do, like when I'm running down the road with a friend, you know, I got no problem chattering away on the CB. That's great, but these things are supposed to be out here. That's what they're for. Not a single call came from the other direction or from anybody saying, hey, there's an issue here, or you guys are going to come to a stop, or you guys are going to slow. Nothing. There was nothing. I always wondered, like, what the hell? Where did all the guys go? I think all the guys, like my age and older, retired, and the next generation just doesn't bother. I got friends of mine that they drive around with them turned off, and they're, why do you turn your radio off? And it's like, well, I'll turn it on when I need it. Well, sometimes you may not know you need it until after you've needed it. You know, keep it on, turn it on. Oh, I don't want to sit in the traffic and listen to guys arguing and fighting. Dude, I could drive 600 miles and not hear a single word. Just food for thought, I don't know. This is the stupid shit that goes through my head when I'm, you know, in a construction zone, pondering the construction zone. And then I start pondering other shit. Like, why do you park on a driveway and drive on a parkway? That one got me. I never figured that one out. Anyway, we came to a complete stop for something, and I don't know what the hell it was. Oh, we got some more lights. Okay, we're gonna let this roll for the next set of flashing lights here to see what this is. We might actually get 2 more guys. So far in 36 or whatever miles here, we've got 2 guys working in 36 miles. So let's see if we get a few more. Well, we got a truck. What do we got? A truck. That is genius, eh? 36 miles in, now they put the truck up with the arrow. Absolutely genius. Okay, we got 2 guys with arrow trucks. Whatever you want to call those. There we go. We just come out of it. 36 miles of 1 lane for nothing. Not a single guy was working.